Oh, game got updated. I wonder if they fixed the bug. Did they fix the bug in this one game? I wonder. Well, it's hard to say that the bug still exists if it's just a white screen. Introduce another bug. Well, that's something for me to worry about later. It is time to PowerWash all the stuff. Boop. So the size of all of the stream layers got a little bit messed up. I don't know if things are gonna actually show properly. They should. They are not. Okay. See, this is why I had to start the stream, so I could see if it's fixed or not. But we're good now. At least for this one. I'm gonna have to fix a lot of them. I think I might have updated and broke. So last time I was really tired and couldn't finish, but we'll finish this time. Oh, right, this music. It's starting a little bit early. The real question is, why is the chat box all the way... Huh? Why is it so far down? I like how because it's moving around, it keeps like changing on the top left, like what I'm looking at. I'll make it a little bit smaller. There we go. Now my head doesn't say that I'm playing with a hose. Lol. Turn that off before someone gets PTSD. How you doing, Maya? Technically speaking, you could say I'm pole dancing. With water. Water, 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 rocking everywhere. Hold up, the panels are divided into like pizza slices, so I could just do a white at a slice. I could do a slice at a time of the ceiling. English. You know, if you think about it, I think the only gun-shaped object that can shoot faster than this water gun is the Russian DPSH from the Second World War. And why not? We'll get the horsey. Background is very animated. I might have to turn my mic sensitivity down a bit. Hopefully that'll help. Unfortunately, as we were winding through Willow Creek, we encountered a group of monks walking against the traffic, and I pressed the accelerator instead of the brake. Oh no. Kevin, did you run over some monks? My Jeet Kundo instructor always says, in an emergency, hit the nearest thing as hard as you can. I don't think that's valid advice for driving. Now I'm invested to see exactly what, like, transpired from that. Because, my guy, don't over monks, like, bro. I realize I'm kind of going all over the place. I'll pick out specific areas that need to be ultra washed later. And I will ultra wash those. Ultra washing is like power washing, except the person doing it is All Might from My Hero Academia. ceiling panels can only be cleaned from the top. That might be what I'm missing for a lot of these. So I know that PowerWash Simulator 2 is coming out. But it'd be really cool if they allowed you to take a save file from the first game and import your tools, and they just added new ones. Because how else would you explain that the player has to get new tools if they just wear out all at the same time, spontaneously? Did the mayor's cat get to them and claw them all the way to smithereens? These are all possible answers. So that's why it's taken so long. It just has rocks on it. I may or may not have forgotten to bring something to drink while power washing the ever-loving heck out of stuff. So I'm probably gonna pop out of here for just a second and go grab something. As soon as I'm done spanning this part of the canopy, the outer wall, with the letter. Interesting how this part of it is mostly moss. I didn't see a lot of moss on the other side. Okay, I'm gonna go vanish for like literally about maybe 10 seconds or so while you look at this lovely sunset. And then I'm gonna go get my drink, and then I'm gonna be back, and I think it's a Mountain Dew. So I'll be back in a second here. Boop. Vanish. Reappear. Special ninjutsu. Oh. Woo, that's delicious. Okay. I feel like this is probably the most efficient way to clean this, but I don't know. Although my shrew-like reflexes saved the lives of the monks, my helter sculpture fell off the toe and rolled down the entire creek. Well, that explains a lot. Bad news is covered in everything from tertiary chalk to Permian mudstone. What is this guy, a geologist? Good news, it represents a thorough illustration of our geological past. I think he's a geologist. Oh, the ASMRness of power cleaning. Hello, Hill! I'm gonna just call you that because it sounds like King of the Hill, and that's funny. So yeah. Yeah, it's PowerWash Simulator. And we're cleaning the circus. I don't know why, it looks funnier when it's dirty, but like, you know. Some people want to clean, so whatever. Good, I'm probably gonna end up making a nickname for you though. We'll see. Depends how I feel. It really is. It's basically like a visual ASMR. Is that one of the tags in its Steam page? It should be. What's up, Nova? Every time I say Nova, I think of Nova from Marvel. And I can just hear him say, "Here's Richie." If you don't know what I'm talking about, don't worry about it. I mean, it's fun if you get motion sick. If you have to watch others play it, then, I mean, that's why streams exist. So you can sort of play a game with others without playing the game yourself. I guess? You know, I find it hilarious that once you get the heavy-duty washer, all the graffiti is basically written in dry erase Sharpie. Become clean, hussy! I want everyone to know I can make a really bad and old horse pun right now. And that I'm refraining myself from doing so, so you're welcome. It's the kind of pun that you would probably start bashing your head against the table for. I still can hop on this. I play anything that I really feel like playing, you know, whatever strikes my fancy at the moment. So for a good few months it was Elden Ring, but we just finished that, and I just started playing ReFantasio, Metaphor ReFantasio, and I gotta say, I'm excited to get back into that. It combines aspects from like two of my favorite games ever, and I'm just like, brother, yes. Someone melt this game into a liquid and inject it straight into my veins. that, yeah, I've also played Terraria, a little bit of Minecraft, but, you know, I got bored of that. What else is there? I did all the Dead Spaces. Quite a bit of Resident Evil, but I'm taking a break because that's a lot of horror that I did in a row. Nubby's Number Factory. I have no clue what that is. It sounds like a math game, though. Resident Evil is talk. I think I did 1 remastered, 2 remake, 3 remake, 4 original and remake, and that's it. No, and Code Veronica. Which, can I just say, that did not age well. Oh. Interesting, I'll have to check it out. I like pachinko games. Oh wait, you said Plinko. I have no idea what Plinko is, but I know what pachinko is. Pachinko is such a funny name. What should we call illegal gambling in Japan? How about the cutest name ever, Pachinko? Oh, then I'm not far off the base. Cool. Wait, then I can call it Plinchinko. Oh, it's like Peggle, okay. Gotcha, gotcha. I wonder if I should play Peggle on stream. Would anyone actually watch that, though? I know some people play Peggle and stream it, but like they usually add stuff on top of it, like challenges. But I play games to relax and enjoy the atmosphere and the story and possibly cry if it's heartbreaking and not predictable. Looking at you, Dead Space. I will say the third game did catch me off guard, though. I mean, that's kind of what I'm doing. It's casual gaming. But like with the twist of, hey, every once in a while, not casual gaming. Sometimes we'll do horror, survival. Sometimes we'll do a funny dwarf outer space game where you mine resources. I haven't done that in a while, though. But if you just started, I really wish you the best on that and that you get all the followers in the world. Because casual gaming is best for, like, people hopping in and saying hi and having a conversation while the game plays. More so this, game as opposed to ReFantasia, but I can make it work. Hey, Bejeweled is really good. You know what else is good? That one game that came out for the Xbox 360 that was free on it. On like the first edition. And it's kind of like think Bejeweled, but you rotate stuff. What was the name of that game? It'll come to me. But yeah, I'm usually not super busy and can lend a comment to the chats, the chat box. The nation of Chatistan.
Hello, I'm Eddie.
Thank you for the follow. Let's see, I had the original Xbox and the 360, and that was it. And then I went to PC, so... There's something to be said about the original Xbox, and it's... I want to say blobby-looking, xenomorphic, evolution-y Play-Doh thing that was the loading screen. Very fun. Do recommend. Yo, I just realized something. They should, like, make that a PC mod so you could, like, Xbox your way through Windows. That would be cool. Oh, I used to play Flash games. One of my favorite Flash games when I was growing up was a little known title called Sunny. There was also Sinjin as well. That was really good. Free games that ate all of your free time were part of Flash. It makes you wonder how many people flunked out of college because of Flash games. Back when gaming was still niche. That's a 0-degree nozzle, this. Yeah, I grew up mostly in the city, so internet was kind of the whole... It was part of what I had. It also meant I didn't get outside a lot, so... Womp womp question mark? I guess? Maybe? I don't know, I just game here. I don't think there was ever a time I actually lived out in the country, though. I mean, I've been there. Just never lived there. Okay, but important question here. If you lived by a cornfield, could you just go out and get fresh corn whenever you wanted? Because, I don't know. Making yourself a interesting fruit salad, since corn is technically a fruit, is, it would be a good, I guess, drawback for not having internet. Leave it to the country to have random gunshots. I mean, if you're that far from civilization, basically your whole backyard is a shooting range. You can admire the corn. So there's that. Hey, chickens are pretty cool. It reminds me of that vine. Look at all those chickens! And it's a bunch of geese. I mean, hey, at least you were around a bunch of animals. And animals are cool. Personally, I'm more of a cat person, but I've also met cats that I really didn't like because they didn't like me for some reason, because they're shy or something. And then there are dogs that will just lick the heck out of you until you, like, need to take a shower. So it's kind of hit and miss for both. In other words, if I see a dog, I'm not gonna be like, oh no, dog. I'm gonna be like, ooh, doggo. Yeah, if they can't, like, be quiet, then they get annoying. I can understand that point. But if your dog can stop barking for like 5 seconds, it's pretty peaceful and they're pretty cute. And loyal. Oh my goodness, I can move it here. The one thing I'll say about cats, though, I don't like that they like to scratch you and make you basically bleed to death. Like, please, retract your claws, kitty. I'm not here to die. Leave that for the horror indie game FNAF reboot. Or ripoff or whatever. What the heck is a crusty trim? It's not that bad, you say. Bleeding from the face. Fun fact, I actually did stream FNAF 2 at some point in college. All 5 nights, and then never did a horror game like that again because it's terrifying. I promise there's a very good reason that I'm activating the carousel. Nope. The horses go up and down, and I can see which horse rod needs to be cleaned. Okay, I can go turn it off now. Cresting trim. Where the heck is that? Carousel platform. Cresting. I don't see it. Am I blind? I might be blind, actually. Unless it's up here. It is not. I can't recall what playing the original FNAF, but I did watch playthroughs of it. Agreed, it is too anxiety-inducing. I found you. Hey, Custos. Oh! Yay! The sound effects weren't necessary. Carousel looks incredible. The others are gonna lose it when they see it. I can practically smell all that hard cash in my hands already. Thanks so much. Ain't she just peachy? So anyway. Ooh. Of course, the person wanting me to clean the drill has the last name of Thrust. Kinky. Is this the Dirt Finder General? I have been given your details by the mayor as the person who can wash things and keep dirt to themselves. Meet Holy Moly, my subterranean mining unit. It's a one-man excavator that I use to scour beneath the Earth's crust for valuable mineral deposits. Well, not me personally, I just tell them where to dig. Anyway, you might find some unusual mineral traces during the clean. Please dispose of these judiciously. Okay, see you, Custos. Have fun custoing. You know, I thought that the tip of the drill would actually be a little bit sharper. But here I am. With a very blunt drill bit. Sup, Chad? Und welcome. I'm doing good. How about you? How you doing? What the? Eh? Oh, my thumb is hitting the space bar. Ever so softly, and it's actuating enough to jump. I thought I was randomly being launched into the air. My day was eventful. I did a lot of driving. And then I saw medical people, and they told me I'm okay. And then I went home. And then I had chicken. And it was delicious. I mean, hey, if you fall asleep to the PowerWash ASMR, I'm not gonna say anything. If you get a good nap out of this, then mission accomplished, I suppose. Oh yeah, look at all of that dirt and all of those minerals being destroyed, broken down, and eviscerated by the water. Bear witness to my strong, powerful, abrasive pressure. Is it helping you fall asleep, or did I just wake you up? By the way, a nap at 9 p.m. just sounds like going to sleep early. I've napped at 9 p.m., woke up at 4, went back to bed, woke up at 8. Early day. Let's go. Oh, okay. But hear me out on this. What if you taught your cat how to take meds herself? For the sole reason that that would be the coolest party trick ever. Hey cat, take your meds. You know? Oh, yeah, I feel that. And hey, who says that a cat can't just develop opposable thumbs on the fly? You know what's funny? That reminded me of a joke that I think I told last week, which is, why do you never play games with big cats? Because they're all lions and cheetahs. Adontis. Don't only reason I'm proud of that is because I came up with that on the fly. No planning. Just, oh, what jokes do I know? I don't know any. Let me come up with one. Oh, this one. This one's funny. And it worked. It was funny. Well, now you have a joke to say at the next family gathering. You're welcome. You know what? I can imagine that the old people that you work with, some of them are probably going to say, "Aw, that's really cute," and they'll forget to laugh. And that's how that normally goes. I mean, I too am sometimes surprised. A lot of the dad jokes by the older folks are the funniest. Mostly because they're the most unhinged. Wait, seriously? That's hilarious. I'm just imagining that I'm going up to an old person, like, about to have them take some of their meds, and then they're like, "Oh, with one eye closed, I'm half asleep." I play that, but a TIS soundboard on my phone. The whole retirement home just dies of laughter. I'm out of a job. I mean, hey, you never know. Maybe he does need a haircut. Maybe his hair color is invisible. Have you thought of that? Anything's possible if you put your hair to it. I'll see if I have a moment, because tomorrow I'm pretty busy. But yeah, I'll see if you're barbecuing stuff and put in a request. I want the chicken with garlic parmesan sprinkled all over the place. Like a parmesan fondue fountain. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Take care. And have fun. Enjoy your shower. And all that fun stuff. Blasting away at the speed of sound. I parody more of the song, but I'm tired. So that ain't happening. something gross about the idea of having to blast the tip. Honestly, I didn't know you could switch out nozzles by the mouse button. That's pretty cool. I guess we found the missed spot. I heard you the unofficial top dog of the pressure washing game, but you travel out of town. I got templates urgently in need of... Urgently in need of what? That's a tremendous job, Dirt Finder. You may have earned yourself some lucrative future contract work. Congrats. How do I check my messages? Well, I guess I can't check that one. We can clean the treehouse, or at least get started. Looks like it's gonna be a while. You probably think I built this filthy treehouse deep in the forest because I let myself go. But actually, it's costs. Hold on, I have to reread this. From Hunter Load. That's a name. You probably think I built this filthy treehouse deep in the forest. Cosine, I've let myself go. But actually, it's cosine. I'm searching for the missing link. Problem is, whilst I'm out looking for them, and even sometimes in the dead of night, pranksters come all the way out here hollering unearthly noises and chucking stinky mud around. A few times I slid down the steps and clean off the edge. Of course, I got the reflexes of a mongoose, so I always land on my feet and never break no bones. Double negative. But it's probably time to get the place hosed down all the same. Thanks, Hunter. Of course, Hunter is hunting for the chupacabra. I may or may not have to take an early one here too. In a little bit. I am getting really tired really quickly, and I'm trying to keep myself awake because I don't want to be that person, but at the same time, it's like the EP is getting stronger by the second. Well, by the minute, really. For a second, I thought my mouse stopped working for some reason. I was like, did my mouse just die? Nope, it's just my reflex is not working. Future film! Apparently you can climb up on the camera. Even this car needs to be washed. Surprise, surprise. Next you're gonna tell me the tree needs to be washed. I am literally getting boosts from the tires. What the hecky? Check out my collet here. I didn't think I'd get this tired this quickly, but I am actually falling asleep in the chair. And if I keep myself up any longer, I'm gonna get loopy. And that's no fun. Because that already happened once. Except that time I was caffeinated, so I didn't even know I was tired until it was too late. And with that, I'm going to stop it here because I'm exhausted. It's been a long day. But we got some stuff done, including a drill and a carousel. So I'm happy. I'll see you all here later on Sunday. We'll play some more ReFantasio. I'll try to go a little bit longer to make up for today. But yeah, it'll be fun. I'll talk to all of you later. Bye-bye.